for the love of everything, no, I am not driving. I already know some comments because it's front face, so it looks like I'm driving. I am not driving. I'm in the passenger seat. Do y'all even remember who I am? Does anybody remember? Remember me, Rose, your makeup auntie? So most of you know that I have had business meetings since yesterday, and all day. I'm talking from 7:30 till 6 or 7 o'clock at night. And we did get off a little bit earlier today, and we're driving back home from Dallas. And guess what I have in front of me?
Traffic.
Well, besides traffic.
Oh.
My makeup. I brought my makeup, and I was already wearing makeup today, but I thought I'd wipe it off and we put it back on. Kind of like what I do when I'm traveling. Ooh, and while I was in Dallas, you're going to see that back there. While I was in Dallas, I bought the prettiest mirror. I can't wait to show y'all. I show y'all just a little bit of my home decor stuff. This mirror, I'm pretty sure it's a one of a kind too. It's pretty, so y'all will see that when I get home. And it's way too big for the back seat of our car, but we made it work. It's back there. It's back there. So I'm out of my Valentino pencil part. I use that up. That pencil is so good. So I just grabbed this one before I left. Pretty packaging. It's from Kosas. What shade is this? Meow, 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 meow. That's not the shade. Medium brown. It's my first time doing makeup. And when I'm in a hurry, I don't really go in and work too much on them. I just kind of fill in some bare spots. And I also don't line the top. I just kind of like this needs a little bit of work. There we go. Perfect. And I still am going to be using my brow pen, but I'm not there yet. And I use that sparingly, and then once I get soap on. And by the way, another reason I like the Valentino brow pencil, and I use the darkest one in it, it's so neutral. I feel like this is very nice, and the formula is very nice, but it still has a lot of red. And I like my brow pencils to be very, very, very neutral. Okay, so I am going to grab this side because this side's still going strong. This is the Valentino brow pencil. I remember it's the deepest shade. It's the shade Granite. I absolutely love it, but I know it's wildly spicy priced. And Makeup Revolution, they have a great one, and I use the darkest shade in that one too. But I have this one, so I'm going to use it. But if you're into brow pens, check that one out from Makeup Revolution. It's truly fantastic. I just feel like this one is a lot harder to mess up, and since we're driving on the highway, that's kind of what I need. Here we have our Makeup Revolution soap. Look how much of that I've used. I love this stuff. But then I have the soap activator too. Just one little spritz. And then I'm just going to grab this spoolie. We're going in. Make sure your soap isn't too wet. I feel like that's one of the biggest mistakes that we make, myself included. I couldn't figure out the soap brow because I was using way too much moisture, and it was just turning into a gloopy, terrifying mess. And I'm going to let it dry down. And now we're just going to fluff this through in the direction they grow. Done. Okay, so I have another find. It's very spicy priced. But let me show it to you, because sometimes some things are worth the price. Sometimes. But you know, I'm always trying to find dupes for y'all, because I get it. I understand. This is from Surratt, and I love these two colors, so we're going to grab this one. And we're grabbing that on a C31, and then I have this little mini extraction that I wanted to do. You see how that disappears? This is so pigmented. It's so pretty. So I'll just do a couple little spot conceals. Maybe a little here. I feel like my nose is a little bit red today. And we're going to use our powder foundation because it's so much faster. But do you see that? This stuff is so pigmented, and it's just perfect. And then I will do a little bit on my lid. I will say this is the type of product that's going to last forever, because a little bit goes such a long way. Just apply that all over. I'm telling you, I love it. I bought this a little while ago, and I just got around to using it. Plus, y'all, that's a super pink powder. Super, super pink. That's really what sold me. And then I was like, oh, well, this is fantastic. So I'm going to use this shade underneath my eyes. It's a little bit more peachy. Just a little bit. So if I am going on a trip and I know I have to do my makeup very quickly, this is always with me. Always. I absolutely love this stuff. I've been using it probably over a year now. It's the Laura Geller Baked Balance and Brighten. Get that horn ready, baby. They're just coming over. Anyways, if I know that I'm going on a trip and I know I have to get ready really quickly, this stuff just never lets me down. Absolutely never lets me down. So we're going to take this on a C41. C41. It's almost gone. Better be getting one. Pretty sure that this might be the week. Tell him, Ben.
It's hot.
It's a hot ticket.
It's a hot ticket.
I just feel like it blurs. It doesn't add too much product. It feels completely weightless, and it just blurs. It looks like I tried. See that? It really helped the redness. And I can still see my skin through it. You could build it up and make it full coverage, but I don't apply too much of it. And even with powder foundation, make sure that you're pressing. Just hit it with that old tippy tap. So now we're going to grab an E29 and we're going to grab the bronzer, and I'm going to start by just kind of pressing it in here. And then once it's pressed, I really don't have a lot of eye primer on, and I do need to move this quicker, but I don't have to worry about moving all of that eye primer. So I can just kind of fluff and just pulling. You'll still notice that I'm not sweeping back and forth. It really does nothing. It just kind of overblends. So we're just going to kind of pull it and just add some warmth through the crease. That's all we're doing right there. And I'm going to take whatever's left on my brush and we'll just kind of press that underneath here. It's also a really clever way to disguise darkness because this bronzer is very warm and it has a little bit of peach in it if you look at it, and it's going to disguise the darkness. It's a little cheat. You can even take it pretty far down, but you will see that I'm pressing because I don't want to fluff it into my eye and have my eye water. So let's just kind of take that. And you're using such a tiny amount that it's not going to turn your under eye orange, but it is going to counteract some darkness. So now I'm going to curl my lashes. Don't ask me what this lash curler is. I didn't actually bring one because when I left I was absolutely feral and then I forgot one. So we picked this one up at Target and Ben was trying to get some super fancy one, and I'm like, listen, I don't want to invest $30 in a lash curler. So I got this one. It was $2.99 at Target. I don't know the brand though, but I think it was like, was it $2.99?
$198.
$198?
I think so.
It's pretty good. I have fallen in love with this mascara and it's so affordable. So this is the Essence Double Trouble Waterproof Mascara. Look at that. I feel like a princess. Instant princess. Okay, hang on. Hopefully the road will smooth out. I don't feel like it's going to smooth out. I'll just say a little prayer. I'm just going to look up. I'm not even going to look in a mirror. I ain't got time. So I'm not going to use any shimmer shadows, but I just want to say that since we found out that shimmer shadow goes so well with this, y'all have went absolutely feral over this brush, and it just makes me so happy. We love multi-purpose brushes. This and shimmer eyeshadow, I'm going to do a look tomorrow, so just put on your makeup seatbelts. We're going to be like pink, just shimmer everywhere. But I'm so excited that y'all are loving this brush too. Now we're going to grab our C40. That same Huda bronzer. I don't think I tagged it, but I'll tag it here. Normally I tag it when I'm doing it for the whole face. Just looking at stuff. There was a creepy abandoned gas station. Those always interest me. I'm like, are the Twinkies still in there? I want to know. I'm sorry. I've duped this blush. It's on Reels, but since I already have this one, I truly enjoy using it. It's really pretty. I like it. And then with the C41, it's just so pretty. So I'm just going to apply it here. Look at that.
Llamas.
Llamas. I think I saw a donkey too. As I was saying before the livestock distracted me. if you want to treat yourself, this is probably one of my favorite makeup products of all time. So let's try out the pink powder. I've tried it. Okay, and it's really spicy. But it's not as bright as you would. It's already so smoothing and so pretty. Because this lighting is not very flattering, but look at how nice that looks. And it doesn't feel heavy. It's just so pretty. Look at that. I love it. Okay, but look at the difference. Look at how smoothing that is. Remember, this is natural light in a car. This is just me looking like me. But look how smooth. Look, it even smoothed the fine lines. That, I know it's a spicy price. We'll call it a sprice. But I mean, let's do this side. Make sure that you're pressing. Look, it just smooths it out. It's such a smooth formula, and that color is just so nice. It's just not, it's not that very intense trendy pink. It's the just enough brightening, correcting pink. We'll call it the proper pink. And this brush is a prototype. Well, hot dang, now I feel pretty and I want to go dancing. He's laughing because we don't go dancing. There's no dancing. But now I want to go dancing. This is a new Rose that dances. I just want y'all to know that this lighting is not it, and I feel like this looks so good. I really like the way that this looks. This is giving me road stop glam. That's what it's giving me. Now look at this. I haven't even opened it. Y'all already know when I went to Target, I at least got a lip gloss too. Hear that? It's a fresh lip gloss. I love these glosses. I have another one. And I really like it, but this color, whew. Now, I don't have time for lip liner. I hardly ever wear lip liner when I'm out and about. Might be onto something here. I'm so into glosses right now that are not just shiny, but they glow. It's almost a lit from within glow. And that's doing it for me. How beautiful. I'm going to be the prettiest girl on the dance floor. Okay, we're all done. Pretty fast, right? This takes me, honestly, 6 minutes tops when I'm not just lollygagging around talking about my new dancing days. I will be home in a few hours, which means that I will be home tomorrow. And we're going to paint the face. We're going to paint it up. Paint, paint, paint. Tonight's post is an ad, but I'm literally posting about the Laura Geller Baked Balance and Brighten that I wear all the time. It's really, really fun to be able to do things and work with brands that I use all the time. It's fun. Ooh, is that a Buc-ee sign? You know, I really haven't. I haven't stopped at Buc-ee's in a while, but you know what? I want an icy. I want one. Benjamin, how many miles did it say?
53.
Just long enough for me to really be excited and run in like a small child when we get there.
Anticipation.
The anticipation. I want one.